Now, your Alaska Link weather for Anchorage and South Central.
Wintry impacts continue to hold on here into our second week of April as we're getting into the time of the year where we won't see as many of these impacts, but they are still a possibility. Now, we are underneath the chance here for those snow showers over the last few days, even have seen some areas of those snow showers here throughout our Wednesday, especially as we did see that regions did fall underneath even some of those winter headlines. And we're going to continue to see that those impacts will linger into our Thursday. Still noting that snowfall accumulation is around. Not as strong of winds, but where the winds do develop with some of those snow bands, there is some of that reduced visibility that has been seen at times around the Turnagain Arm as well as the Pass region. Now, we will talk about, though, as those impacts linger into our Thursday, some drier weather that is going to take hold into the early weekend, especially Friday, trying to hold on to Saturday. But then by Sunday, we are noting that a stronger system is moving in that will have some potential of heavy precipitation and strong winds, especially for our Gulf coastal communities. Now, here what we have as we head into our marine forecast for Thursday. Again, precipitation continues to stay a potential. There are some times of winds overall. Again, not a blustery forecast, as well as noting that sea conditions aren't looking as dangerous, but with the active weather around, we'll want to stay wary. We'll note that our Thursday temperatures continue with this below average trend for Anchorage as we start the day at 29, which is pretty seasonable, but it does drop those temperatures below the freezing mark, and then we don't see strong warming there as we hold to around 35 degrees, upwards of 10 degrees below normal. Now, we will keep that chance for precipitation on the board across the South Central for our Thursday, noting that we will get some of those nuisance chance for some precipitation that may be able to pull inland, but then we have that highest of that reflectivity falling across portions there of more of the Prince William Sound into the Kenai. We can even see some times of that higher reflectivity, which can again produce sometimes of that reduced visibility and difficult travel through some of our pass areas. Now, as we look at that accumulation overall, again, we can see some of those higher amounts. The area that was even warned was that Whittier Portage region, noting even over 6 inches of accumulation possible, and then noting that we still have some of those small amounts that do spread in for our inland locations as well. So continuing to stay very wary that we still have this energy that is being held across the South Central. We are at 14 hours and 18 minutes of daylight. 6:51 is our sunrise and 9:09 is our sunset. We'll look at temperatures to stay cool across much of the South Central for Thursday, looking to hold into the 30s. Now, as we head into Friday, this is where we are going to start to see some drying, and it will start to allow for temperatures to build, looking at closer to more of those mid 30s to lower 40s. And then as we head into that Saturday forecast, we will continue the warming. However, by Sunday, we are going to be gearing up for that next system where we can see those increased winds. So that is where our eyes will be drawn to, as that will at least keep us with some impacts through early next week.